Hey everybody, this is Angela. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a really good Thursday. Well, it's been a good one. Well, for me anyway, but so we are on Matthew 15 today. Okay. So, let's get into it. Matthew 15. Then the scribes and the Pharisees came to him from the the Jerusalem. Jerusalem. I'm sorry, I can't. Jerusalem. I can't say that word. Why do your disciples transgress the traditions of the elders, for they do not wash their hands when they eat bread? But responding, he said to them, said to them, why do you transgress the commandment of God for the sake of your tradition? For God said, honor your father and your mother, and whoever will have cursed father or mother shall die of death. But you say, if anyone will have said to father or mother, it is dedicated so that whatever is from me will benefit you, then he shall not honor his father or mother. So have you nullified the commandment of God for the sake of your tradition? Hypocrites, how well did Isaiah prophesy about you, saying, this people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. For in vain do they worship me, teaching the doctrines and commandments of men. And having called the multitudes to him, he said to them, listen and understand. A man is not defined by what enters into the mouth, but by what proceeds from the mouth. This is what defiles a man. Then his disciples drew near and said to him, do you know that the Pharisees, upon hearing this word, were offended? But in response he said, every plant which has been planted by my heavenly Father shall be uprooted. Leave them alone. They are blind and they lead the blind. But if the blind are in charge of the blind, both will fall into the pit. And responding, Peter said to him, explain this parable to us. But he said, are you even now without understanding? Do you not understand that everything that enters into the mouth goes into the gut and is cast out into the sewer? But what proceeds from the mouth goes forth from the heart, and those are the things that defile a man. For from the heart go out evil thoughts, murderers, adulterers, fornication, thieves, false testimony, and blasphemy. These are the things that defile a man, but to eat without washing hands does not defile a man. And departing from there, Jesus withdrew in the area of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan going out from those parts cried out, saying to him, take pity on me, Lord, Son of David, my daughter is badly afflicted by a demon. How did he did not say a word to her, and his disciples drawing near petitioned him, saying, dismissed her, dismissed her, for she is crying out after us. And responding, he said, I was not sent except to the sheep who have fallen away from the house of Israel. But she approached and adored him, saying, Lord, help me. And responding, he said, it is not good to take the bread of the children and cast it to dogs. But she said, yes, Lord, but The young dogs also eat from the crumbs that fall from the table of their masters. Then Jesus responding said to her, O woman, great is your faith, and let it be done for you just as you wish. And her daughter was healed from that very hour. And when Jesus had passed from there, he arrived beside the Sea of Galilee, and ascending onto a mountain, he sat down there. And great multitudes came to him, having with them the mute, having and great multitudes came to him, having with them the mute, the blind, the lame, and the disabled, and many others, and they cast them at his feet, and he cured them. And so much so that the crowds wondered, seeing the mute speaking, the lame walking, the blind seeing, and they magnificent the and they magnified the God of Israel. And Jesus, calling together his disciples, said, I have compassion on the crowd, because they have preserved with me now for 3 days, and they do not have anything to eat, and I am not willing to dismiss them fasting, lest they faint along the way. And the disciples said to him, From where then in the desert would we attain enough bread to satisfy so to satisfy so a great multitude? And Jesus said to them, How many loaves of bread do you have? But they said, 7, and a few little fish. And he instructed the crowds to recline upon the ground. And taking the 7 loaves and the fish, and giving thanks, he broke and gave his disciples, and the disciples gave to the people. They all ate and were satisfied, and from what was left over of the fragments they took up 7 full baskets. But those who ate were 4,000 men, plus children and women. And having dismissed the crowds, he climbed into the boat, and he went into a coastal region of Magan. So that was a pretty good story. Anyway, so please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so you'll know when I come up with a new video. And I hope to see you all in the next one. You all have a good afternoon, a good night. And I'm on Verdict Watch. So if I hear anything, I will make a video. But I don't know if there will be a verdict today, maybe tomorrow. I think they're going to be working through the weekend, maybe Saturday. I don't know. So it's just a wait and see. So I hope you all have a good one. Good night.